Well, it's time for the Sunday message, and every week here at Healing Pastures, I kind of gather up the lessons learned from the week, the thoughts about farming, spirituality, and music, and life, love, the pursuit of human wonder. And it was quite the week. Our wood stove kind of self-destructed inside, or a key component failed, and then it turned out the stove had not been firing properly for a while. So in the middle of that, my dad came downstairs to look at it and consult with me, and I think that must have done something, because he had kind of a mini stroke where his lower left lip was a little lower, kind of like that, and because your left side is drooping.
Is it?
Yeah.
This side?
The side of your mouth. The left corner of your mouth is kind of lower than I have noticed it be. So Tuesday I took him to the hospital, and then just dealing with that. He seems to be okay. He's cognizant. His words are a little slurred, and just things are even harder for him than they were. And for those of you who know my dad, he's an above the knee amputee, and has been for like 77 years, since he was a teenager. So life is challenging enough for him, and so then we had this, and Thursday I moved the sheep. My dad's in the hospital, and there's something grounding and soothing about doing this kind of work. It's simple, and yet it's physically, moving the body, and it's quiet. And I just adore these, when you find the right animal for you, it's like sheep are, I like them. My name's Shepard after all, so I gotta get to work. Friday we had a huge snowstorm, as you can see, and it snowed until yesterday morning, and then today's Sunday, and it's time for the Sunday message. And for me, in the whole process of this, I've been working on a song called Shine, which I sang 2 weeks ago at Unity Church in Albany, a song that I, again, had kind of forgotten I'd written. And so I want to share that with you today before I release it worldwide, just for you guys, because you're my peeps, you're my congregation, whoever you are out there. Some of you I know, some of you are just discovering Healing Pastures. I'm starting a farm from scratch because I have to, because it ties in with the music, it ties in with the spiritual journey that I've been on. This quest for why are we here? What created us? And as we approach the Christmas season, it's all about a child being born in a stable to a poor family, not a ruling elite family, and that it being a symbol of God actually caring about little old us. As a kid, I would imagine being one of the shepherds out in the fields when Gabriel blew his trumpet and announced that unto you a child shall be born. Unto you a child is born in the city of David. And whether or not you believe that Jesus is the actual Son of God, the only begotten Son of God, whether you believe that, whether he was born of a virgin, it doesn't really matter to God. The story is beautiful, and it's wistful, it's happy, and it's sad at the same time, just like our lives here. My dad had a little mini stroke this week, and it really impressed upon me how fragile this is, how fragile our ability to communicate with each other is, how fragile our lives are, how precious the connections we have with those that brought us into the world even though a lot of us have issues with the tissues that brought us here, this is God's gift. This ability to be aware, to be conscious, to be able to stand under beautiful old hemlock trees and listen to the river run and to watch the elements. Just the fact that water finds its own company and makes streams and flows to the ocean, that's a miracle. Like, we didn't have to exist, people. So the fact that we exist, to me, bears responsibility, brings responsibility to do the best we can do and to love each other as best we can and to have a little freaking compassion for our parents, for our children, for our friends and relatives, for ourselves. Out in the distance, a star ignites. Even in the daytime, you can see by its light. Could it be a sign of the end of times, or just an invitation to change your mind? So Christmas is coming, people. The busyness, the interaction with people you don't normally interact with, who you might have issues with, who you might not have spoken your truth to. Stuff comes up around the holidays, just like at Thanksgiving. But I want to send a message to you of hope, of love, of encouragement, and to remember to hold the people you care about in your prayers, as well as those you don't even know. To hold in your mind that this is a beautiful world and an amazing experience, even when it's hard, even when it's challenging. And I'm grateful. My dad's doing way better than he was. And I'm grateful we figured out what was going on. And I am not a fan of the United States hospital system. It was like 3 or 4 days of just torture. Of him just sitting, and he's back. And I feel a little bit of weight on my shoulders to make sure that he's okay. And sometimes I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. But I'm grateful for my farming collaborator, Corey, who has just been awesome this week. He helped me move a new wood stove into the house, and I got that set up. I got a song done. I did a lot of snow blowing. I got hay to the sheep and to the pigs, and pigs in the snow. Hey, buddy, give me a fist bump. There's a good boy. Just life goes on. Life goes on. And I don't know what else to say. I have a song for you that I send out as a prayer to you, into the world. And I'm just hoping after 45 years of writing these songs that somehow someone will find them and hear them and share them so that they can do some good in the world beyond me. So, hope you like it. Here's Shine. I just saw like a little vole pop out. Yeah, there it is. Huh.
Out in the darkness, a child is born. Is he who we expected or something more? His father is a dreamer, his mother is poor. Tell me what you seek as you peek around the stable door. And shine, shine, shine. Shine, shine, shine. Shine, shine, shine. Shine, shine. dance, a star ignites. Even in the daytime you can see by its light. Could this be a sign of the end of times? Or just an invitation to change your mind?